Mom, can you teach me how to crochet, knit, or cook, or bake?
Frankly, my dear, just cross stitch. Yes, that's how we started our video. Welcome to my channel, Stitchin with the Dachshund. Today is March 29th, 2018, and with me today is my daughter, Sarah. She decided she was going to visit me today on video day. I think she thinks this is going to make her famous. She's a YouTube star. So anyway, no, I actually wanted her in one of my videos because she just started cross-stitching for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, not very long. And she's doing her first project, and we're going to show that when we get to whips. But you know me, I'm going to chat for a good few minutes before we get into any of that. Daisy is here with us today. She's grunting. I don't know if you can hear her. She's grunting. So she's very quiet. Hopefully she won't do all the licking that she did in the last video. So what have we been doing? Well, the first thing I need to talk about is my exciting, fun weekend that I had, well, not weekend, Saturday, that I had with the Stitchin Misfits. They drove down and we headed over to Neetu Works in Coppers Cove, and we spent, God, 3 hours there, I think, and I got a few things, they got a few things. We had a great time laughing, talking to the owner, talking to Trixie. Trixie is one of my favorite people that work there. She's so helpful. She actually is the one that helped Sarah get started. And what I heard over in the corner while she was cutting Sarah's material was, remember, because she knew this was Sarah's first time, remember, count once, count twice, and count one more time, and then stitch. And I was like, yeah, third time's the charm. I was laughing. I was like, yep, that's true. No froggy visits. So then after that, we went over to Temple because they wanted to try the big red margaritas that I had posted on my Instagram, which they are delicious. They are strong. We go to Casa Ole in the Temple Mall, and they are the best big red margaritas that I've ever tasted. I love them. My sister got me addicted on them because she's the first one that started them. But Annie got the big red margarita, and Hanan got the apple crush margarita. They were very good. We enjoyed them. Poor Sarah had to work. Sarah's a massage therapist, so Saturdays are her days, you know. So she's rubbing people down on Saturday. She ain't got time to drink no margarita during the day. But after that, we went over to Belton to Arusha's, which is a coffee shop. And it was so funny because Sarah works in Belton, and the Misfits hadn't arrived yet. No. And we're trying to cross the street, and this crazy girl in this gray car comes screeching like, ah! And I'm like, what? And she stuck her head out, and she goes, hey, Mom, Dad. And she had just been on lunch, and we were like, too bad you ain't going now because you could come in and meet them because you really wanted to meet them.
A great time. I'm so jealous.
So it's pretty fun when a 21-year-old's jealous of a 53-year-old because I'm just so entertaining.
She's a fun lady. Don't let her lie to you.
So anyway, we had a good time. We went in there and they had live music going. And like Annie said, we went down to the basement. It's 2 steps, but we went down to the basement because Arusha's, you walk in and it's an old building and it's creaky and the floors are wooden, and most people just love it. Annie says kind of hipstery, you know, so we had to walk around snapping our fingers for a while. But we all ordered our coffee drinks and we went down to the basement, and they had live music, and we were talking so heavily. Ashley was there. She went with us. I'll talk about Ashley in a minute. But we were all in such a good, fun conversation that the music would stop, and we'd be like 3 or 4 seconds behind. The music would stop, and we'd be like, oh, yes, yes. And we were behind almost every song. And then the performer took a break, and she was walking by us, and I hope she meant it sincerely because she said, thank you all for being such a great audience today. And we're like, I hope she really means that as a nice way, because we were just really, everybody else would start clapping and they'd be finished and we'd be like, oh, and start clapping. It wasn't anything on her. It was just we were in such a deep, intense conversation. We were having a great time. Ashley joined us. She is a new stitcher too. She got her first project at Needleworks, and she's doing A squid. A squid. It's 4 squids, and they kind of mirror each other. And she did have the frog visit her. She told me that yesterday. I traveled down to Austin with her yesterday to get her pottery wheel. So she's going to start throwing pottery. And yes, she sat down at the pottery wheel, and I got behind her, and we did the whole ghost scene because I had to, right there in the pottery shop. Just had to. So the Misfits, I had a great time. I hope you had a really good time. We just was silly and goofy. We learned a lot about each other, which was wonderful. A little scary, yeah, but wonderful. We had a good time. I can't wait to see them again. I'm hoping that I'm going to travel that away sometimes in May. And Ashley wants to go because Ashley wants to take us. She used to live in Dallas, and she has lots of haunts, and she wants to take us there and have a good time. So, and she's going to try to go. So the Misfits get to meet my Sarah. So that was the Misfits. I got my mug. 2 weeks ago, I promised that I had told you that I had gotten a Texas mug, and I was really, really proud about it. So this is my Texas mug. And what it says is, you may all go to hell, and I will go to Texas. Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett, of the wild frontier. Old song, way back when. If you know that song, cheers to you. But anyway, my mug. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to take a drink right now. Sarah, what mug do you have?
Silver one.
Nothing so exciting, huh?
It keeps it warm. So I like
your mug. Oh, let me tell you about the giveaway. Sarah, we get to do the giveaway. Do you want to announce the giveaway? Last week, not yet.
No,
I did this whole Casablanca thing, and I really had fun doing it. And I said, comment below if you know what movie I stole this from. And if you comment below the answer, I will enter everybody in a drawing. Well, I was kind of amazed. I had 8 people. 8 people. I was super stoked. I didn't think anybody would want it or watch me to get it or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so I did a random number selector named Sarah. And she chose number 4, and number 4 was So April Taylor. I have already commented on your comment. Just to send me a message, somebody get me your address, and you will be the proud owner of Purple Night Sky. I hope you enjoy it. If not, ask the stash. We're all about. So can y'all hear her? She's just making the funniest noises.
She's like an old lady. She's groans.
She's really groaning. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we had so much fun doing that one that me and Sarah did our little skit at the very beginning. So if you can figure out from our bad acting and our rewording of the words what movie we stole that from, we're going to do another drawing. And this time you're going to be able to get this one. And this one is called,
Ooh,
oh,
I don't know how to say
Hahoochadichi. Hahoocha. Yeah, it's that H word right there.
Up a little bit. Right there.
Anyway, so in the comments below, tell me what movie we stole that from. Don't comment on our acting. We know what it was. But oh yeah, natural. But comment, and we'll do another drawing just because it was fun and I had a good time doing it. And I don't know, we probably will not do any more movie things because I'm just not a great actor. So anyway, comment below if you know what movie we stole that from. And that was our giveaway. Don't forget, people, that if you're on Instagram, please use the Texas Stitcher hashtag if you're a Texas Stitcher. Sarah now uses the hashtag because she is a Texas Stitcher now. Yay. And so is Ashley. Ashley's a Texas Stitcher. And when they post the little updates, they hashtag it so we can all see it. I usually talk for about 13 minutes, but it's 9 minutes and I'm good to go. You got anything else you want to say?
No.
You got it? All right, so let's just move into purchases and gifts. Now, like you said, why don't you just start handing me from the top to the bottom? Okay. The Misfits came down this last weekend, like I talked about, and I got some gifts from them. I was so blown away. So sweet. There you go. That's the first one, the Prairie Schooler. Now, you might remember this one. This actually caused Hanan to cuss a little bit on one of the videos because she had bought this for Annie, and Annie had bought one already for herself. So guess who's the lucky person who gets it? Well, me. So, and I love it. And that's going to get stitched because I just love it so much. Next one, Sarah. This doesn't surprise you at all. It's a bee because I love my bees. I got to have my bees. Stitch all the bees. I love my bees. So that and also is going to get done. This one is just the pattern, but I'm going to show it. There you go. And simple. But it's going to be pretty. I think I'm going to add that to my piece that I'm doing with all the bees on it. That's going to be a good addition to that. And then this one, it is a shepherd's bush. Look at that. You see the bee right there. Summer. And there's bees right there.
He's cute.
They must watch my videos or something. I don't know.
Oh,
they must watch them.
They know.
This one is Heavenly Honeybee. It is, look at that. It's an angel. That is so cute. I like that one too. I like all things. So these were my gifts. Yeah, you saw it. You saw it. So these were my gifts that I got from the Misfits. But when I got to the Needleworks shop, I also did some purchases. And this one is going to thrill me so much. I can't wait to start it. I have so been waiting for this pattern. I had it on order and it finally came in. It's the Celtic Antique Celtic Sampler. Here There Be Monsters. And I just learned that there's Here There Be Dragons and Here There Be something else, but Lois said she can't get them because they're out of print. So if anybody has a Here There Be Dragons, why don't you hook me up? Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm not going to do this in all the different colors. I've decided, after seeing a lot of people do it, that I'm going to, no, just being mean to you. I'm going to do it a solid color. That solid color really appealed to me. So Here There Be Monsters. I'm so excited about finally getting this. And it's an Elizabeth Needleworks design pattern. And I'm already doing the Haunted Hollow, which is Elizabeth Needlework Designs. And then when I found out the second purchase that I got was another Elizabeth Needlework Designs. So I must like this designer. But isn't this cute? Antique Bee Sampler. I love this. This is going to be fun. I really want to start them both. I want to start them all. I'm going to start everything that I have in my start bucket. So, isn't it cute?
They have all different types.
Yes. Oh, and then you have a special one on the back where it is Queen Bee, Spelling Bee. It's just a small one. I'm going to do them both. That's just going to happen. They're both going to happen.
It's the same words, just with different things.
Different setting up. Honeybee. I like that. Anyway, so that was my second purchase. Now, this is the biggie. This is the good one. Oh, I took this out here. Hang on to that for me just a minute. No, I did it on purpose, so I wouldn't have to open it. This is the Battle of Hastings, or the Bayeux Tapestry one that I just went crazy for. If you watched in my, we hold that sign? In my 8.5, FlossTube 8.5, then I showed this in that one. And Lois showed it to me, and I was like, I gotta have it. And it was quite pricey. And so I told my husband, I said, just put it on my buy me when you buy a birthday list, anniversary, just because list, and because I really want this. And it come with the material, and it come with the wool. And the wool is beautiful. I can't wait. I've really been putting this off and starting it because I wanted to finish my illuminated manuscript, which is coming up soon. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what it is. And here's some more colors. Isn't that, I love it. I just love it. There's going to be a lot of yellows. Nope, they're all the same. There's going to be a lot of yellow in this one. Yep. I don't know what fabric is it. It just says sand linen fabric. So I love this. I cannot wait to start it, but it's been really good because I really want to start that one. So that was that purchase. Yeah. Now, the other purchase I got, and this wasn't at the Needleworkers shop. I was, like I said, I was in Austin yesterday with Ashley getting her pottery wheel, and we went by a half-price books. We also ate a pub. We had fish and chips. It was so good. We're going back because they have beer. And fish and chips and beer just sounds good to me, so we're going to go back. So I had seen somebody else with this Celtic art cross stitch. Yeah, like your necklace. And they did a little flip through of it, and I was like, I really want that book. So I put it on my wish list, and I saw it there, and I was like, for $4.99 with no shipping and handling, I might as well get it here. So I did, and there's some in here that I really want to do. I say that a lot. I really want to do. I really want to do. I really want to do. What am I going to do? I'm going to try to do them all. Okay, Daisy is sleeping between us, Sarah. That's funny.
Yeah, her butt's on my bed.
That's funny. Okay, well, that was my purchases and my gifts. This is going by really quick. You must inspire me to talk fast. That must be
Just
what
get
it
you
is.
going.
Gets my blood pumping. So I have, oh, this is funny. This should be in to show you purchases. And it is. I purchased from Heartstring Samplers, my bee pin cushion. I didn't take it out of the wrapping. I should have. But it has the beehive, and borage flowers. The minute I saw this, I had to have it. So I bought this, and I completed it already because I love it.
So if it's finished and it's an object, is it an FO? And then when it's fully finished, it'll be an FFO?
An FFO. You're right.
Now it's just an FO.
So right now it's just an FO, and then it'll be an FFO. You're learning the lingo, kiddo. You're learning the lingo. So I'm super stoked about this. I did it on 28 count. It calls for a lot less count, but I did it on 28, so it's a little bit bigger. But I'm actually going to make this and give it away to somebody. I already got an idea. But because the B in here, I want to change that to an R, match my last name. So I'll work on that. And actually, I'll probably make it a couple more times because I got a few bee lovers that would love working on this. So I love this. It was fun doing it. Maybe you'll want to do it after I get done.
Who knows? That would be nice. It would be smaller than what I'm working on now.
Yeah, you jumped in head first. Okay. In my last video when I showed you this, only the bird was done. Pretty much just the bird. So I don't want to cover you up.
You can cover me up. It's okay. I'll hide.
Well, we need to have it feathered down too because I don't want to hide the mic. So up a little bit. Okay. So I'll let you do that. Okay, show my work, please, Vanna. Okay. So only the Swan Stork was done on the last one, and I just got to working on this and had a fun time and finished it. If you remember, now I've done January and February, and this is March. I love doing February. I love doing March. January sucked, and I think it was the color that I chose for the fabric. This is not coming up as a, no. You can't really see the color. It is a pretty green, and I love it. And so I need to go pick March out now. I mean April, sorry. Go pick April's color out. And I think that's the secret, is just getting a really vibrant, pretty background. Makes me really want to stitch them. So that is March. It's slowly adding up. I'm going to have my year. I love the little chickie.
Did you know green, actually, in your brain causes happiness?
Maybe that's why I enjoyed it. I'm happy. Should I get another green then?
Yeah, it'll make you happy.
Is there any other color that'll make me happy?
I'll have to look that up.
Okay.
I know green is a good one.
I like green. All right, so there it is, March. Okay. This is my exciting finish, people. I've been working on this since November 2017, so a good 5 months I've been working on this. And last night I put the last stitch into it. Isn't it cute?
I was looking at it.
So I'm probably going to have to.
You can cover me up.
Oh, I'll hold it back here so we can get it all in there. It is finished, finally. Now I'm going to hold it a little closer so y'all can get some close-ups of it. And you can see the silver sparkly right in there is the outlining of the gold. Like I said before, this was my one of my beginning pieces, and I probably got in a little over my head, and it's wonky and it's off a little bit, but I don't care. I love it, and I'm going to frame it. Those leaves, I truly hate. There is a Illuminated Manuscript 2, and I want to do that one too, but I'm going to have to take a break because those leaves killed me. And I think it'll be a lot easier for me to do on the second one because I learned so much. But there's just one thing after another. And here's the bottom part with all the little animals. It turned out, I love it. It's just,
a little minstrel on the bottom.
a little guy on the bottom. Yep. Right there. He's playing away to all the little animals. But I love the finishing with the gold right there.
I like how it shines.
I do too. I was thinking, can I put gold anywhere else? No, just leave it the way I said it. So anyway, one more time, the full Monty. I love it. I'm just, and this is the piece that I said I was going to stitch every day, at least a stitch on it. And I started that in January. So January, February, almost hit the end of March. 3 months of working on it every day allowed me to really get it finished. My next one after this is the boots, which you can't see it in the shot today, but it's behind me. It's for my husband because he does the boot shop. And he asked me if I'd do it when I first started this whole cross stitch thing. And I was like, sure, but it's just as intense as this. And a little bit over my head at the beginning. So my thought now is that the boots are now going to be my work on every day. You have to put a stitch in every day. It can only be one. You can do just one, but it has to be a stitch. It has to be in your hand every day. But I will take a short break from that to get past this weekend because this weekend is the big elevation. And after that, yep, get to that in a minute. And she's so excited. So after that, and I will start working on that every day and hopefully power through that and get it done in a few months. So I won't show that because it has not gone anywhere since I've showed you back in December. So some of my whips. Oh, wait, you want to go first or you want to go after me? What do you want to do? Yeah, show them what you chose. First time. Okay, what she did is she went to a bookstore and she texted me with a picture and she said, Mom, guess where I'm at? And I said, Half Price Books. And she said, no, but she was at a used bookstore. And the bookseller in Temple. And I said, oh, well, go over and see if there's any cross-stitch pattern books. And so she did, and she wound up buying the 3 that they had because she was telling me what they were, and I was like, I don't know, you know. So she wound up buying them. We've looked through them. But when at this place, she was flipping through it, and she said, Mom, there's this cowboy one. You need to do it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that cowboy one. She sent me a picture. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I said, why don't you do it? And she's smart. I like the thing. Maybe I will. So this is what she decided to do for her first piece.
And I just thought it looked so whimsical and cute. I think the cowboy boot, and that reminds me of Dad, obviously, because he does his cowboy boots. But I was like, you can do it because you're doing cowboy boots. You got the cowboy theme. But then she didn't want to do it, and I still liked it, so I wanted to see it completed.
So she went. We went over to on one of her days off. We went over to Neetu Works. And we picked up the material, the floss she needs. She's doing DMC, right?
Yes.
DMC. She picked up a set of Q snaps. I got her set up with scissors and all the things that she needs. And so this is where she's at.
Like a little, it's about barely 2 inches maybe of actual work. It looks like an egg right there so far. But it's so cute. I haven't gone above this line because I'm a little OCD, and that's the halfway point. And above that is just full coverage. So I want to get, if I keep going this way, I'll get to the cowboy. And I think he'll be fun to do. And then I'll get to the tedious part, which is filling in all that background. It's the mountains back there. But I still like them. I like the color shifts and changes. Changing colors is a hassle. But I'll get used to it.
But her full coverage up here has big blocks of colors, so it's not like a full color confetti or anything like that. So I think she can do it. I don't think there's going to be a problem. It's time, you know. The girl works a lot. She works full time. She's buying a house at 21. This girl is buying a house out in the country. I'm jealous. You know, it's got not an acre, but she's got some acreage, half an acre. So she's really excited. She put her bid in yesterday, so we'll see what she's going to. She's a super kid. She's just moving along in life, and she's the kind of kid that says, I'm going to do this. And then the next thing you know, she's like, Mom, look at the house I'm buying. I'm like, okay. She's a lot like her dad. Dad said, I think I'm going to go out for a run and prep for a marathon. And ran how many miles that first day?
Like, he said, I'll just run 5 miles. It'll just be it'll be whatever. He came back a while later, and he had ran 14. I don't know how that man did it.
He killed himself is what he did.
Yeah.
So then he said, I'm going to run a marathon. And 6 months later, he ran a marathon. So she's so much like her daddy. I'm going to do this. And she did it. What you don't know is Sarah has lost 100 pounds in the last year. Yeah, a year. So she's lost a lot of weight. She's exercising and working out and just being as cute. As a matter of fact, I've gained weight and I'm out of all my garb. So we'll be showing what she's done in my closet here in a little bit. Okay, back to cross stitching. Sarah, you're distracting me.
Sorry, you said you were breezing through it. I had to slow us down a little bit.
Is that what it was? Okay. So back to whips. I'll let you take that out of the key snap and I will go to this one.
Oh, I see how it is. Use my strength.
Yep. Okay, y'all have seen this one. It's Haunted Hollow. And I'm down to the last band down there. I changed the moon up because I got halfway through this and I thought, damn, I should have made that moon up there a blood moon. That would have been really killer. But I had already stitched it and I wasn't going to go unstitch it. So I thought, I'm going to make my half moon a blood moon. And I changed her face a little bit because it was the same color as some of the other stuff. And I added a little more color to the bubbles and I put some spilling over on it, you know. So I've still got to finish the house. I've got to put the lights in the tree and put a whole big border under here that says like wicked something. It has a comment. I don't know what it says. So I've still got a lot to do. But all my whips within the last, I think, 4 days just kind of took a back seat because all of a sudden I got the urge to really work on the illuminated manuscript and I just powered through the illuminated manuscript. So I did a little bit on this, but I would say for the good last 2 days, I haven't touched anything but the illuminated manuscript. So anyway, so this is one of my whips and I am enjoying this and I can't wait to get this done and be able to show y'all how wonderful it's going to look. Second one, of course, is my Winter Wienerland. Last time I showed you, I was still over in this section. And now I've moved over and I got the little doggy done and the hat done. I gave him ermine spots. So I just thought, listen, he needs something on there. They got spots. So I'm a little over halfway done on Winter Wienerland, and I'll have that done shortly. Now that I don't have the illuminated manuscript working, and I think I'm going to give myself a good month of not working on the boots yet to get a lot of my smalls done.
Is that brown one technically Baxter since you named the other ones Teddy and Daisy?
Well, Baxter's not as long as this, and he's a lot fatter than this.
No, I figured he was a little plump. So
we have to put Baxter in. Baxter's our Chiweenie, and he looks more Chihuahua than Dachshund. And he's got the Chihuahua attitude. He is he thinks I'm his, and nobody else should touch me. But anyway, so we'll have to do a Baxter in one of them. But anyway,
twice the size of an actual.
Twice the size. Because he's a fatty. So that was my Winter Wienerlands. And people I have touched. I touched my 6th day of Christmas. I finished up the little neck around the goose, and I've started working on the basket. So really and truly, I want to get this finished. I'll be working on all 3 of them, but I want to get the 6th day finished so I can move to the 7th day. I really don't want to drop these series that I've done. I'm enjoying them, but I've got so many that I want to do that I don't want these to get behind. But I already feel that they're getting a little behind, so I want to really work on this one. What I forgot, I did this over here last minute because I forgot. But my next after Winter Wienerlands, I'm going to start Spring Row. So when we were at Neetu Workshop with the Misfits, I'd already had the pattern, Spring Rows. They're so cute. They are cute. But I got the fabric. I was thinking in my head a fabric that I wanted, but they didn't have something like that. So I've got this pretty, what would you call this, Sarah?
It looks almost like a violet mixed with a pale pink white.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
Very light.
And I think it looks springy, so I'm really excited. I have to pull out the threads and make sure that they all match this because I didn't get the recommended color.
What was the fabric?
Sprite. Sprite. So anyway, so this is, now that I've finished the illuminated manuscript, I'm definitely going to finish Winter Wienerland and get started on this one. So, oh my gosh, Sarah, we went through the purchases, gifts, our whips, our finishes. So I guess what we can move into, I'm not going to do the man cave because I did a special one in between the this one and the 8 that featured my husband with the beer and his boots. And I got to say that the customers picked up the boots and were just delighted. They fit perfect. If you ever had issues where your feet are a little different than the norm, a made-for-you pair of boots or shoes is the best thing in the world. I have knobby toes. My toes kind of go up. So things bother my feet. But when he makes my shoes, they don't because they're made for my knobby toes. So I love it. Plenty of space for my toes. So anyway, with that being said, I'm not going to show you anything of for the man cave because we did a special for that. I will do my medieval site though, and that's one thing that Sarah's here for because this weekend is the big day that the elevation is happening. And Sarah came over to snoop through the clothes I used to be able to wear until I got fat and to find a dress to wear during the day. She's got another one that she's going to wear for the ceremony, but this is the day to walk around. So this is an Italian style dress. Yeah, you probably send to the back. Yeah, there you go. So that's what she's going to wear. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
It's so shiny. Pink is my favorite color, so I'm in love with this.
So that's going to be my medieval side today. Let's just show you a little bit of what Sarah's going to be wearing. So my next thing is to finish up, and this is going to be a shorter video, which is not bad. I think I talked fast. But next thing is going to be shout-outs, but I'm going to take a drink first. Daisy's not spoiled or loved by anybody, right? No. At least she's not licking me like she licked me last week. Of course, I stack everything on my shout-outs over here. I have a lot of shout-outs because I purposely went through and just started watching anybody that I had not watched before. And some surprised me because I'm like, they've had that many videos and I haven't seen them. So I've got quite a few, but I just got a little blurb. So the first one is going to be Crafty Plan 21. She's a young stitcher, cute young stitcher. She has a new puppy called Caliso, I believe is how you say it. I'm asking her because I'm like, I don't know how to say that. She has lots of beautiful little projects she's doing. She's working on one. It's the Woodland Wonders. She's changed some colors in it. It looks great. If you haven't watched her, somehow like me, just somehow skipped over it, go check her out. Stephany In Stitches. She's a dark stitcher. She loves Halloween. She loves horror. Yeah, she'd like that one. She has a Freddy Krueger mug, and all it is the color of his sweater. You know, orange, green. Yeah. So she has done some designing of herself for herself. She's doing, I want to say, a Halloween town, I believe is what she said. And she's also did a Freddy Krueger inspired owl. I think it was felting. But anyway, check her out, Stephany In Stitches. I really enjoyed her. Once Upon a Stitch. She had done cross stitching before, but now she's back into it. But a lovely lady. She does a monthly pillow for her and her daughter-in-law. And her daughter-in-law is an elementary school teacher. And so when they do the months, she gets out a new pillow, and they're just the smalls. And so she always makes two, and the one that she gives her daughter-in-law always has the charm on it because, of course, kids love shinies and charms and things like that. And she was really super excited because she said that her daughter-in-law told her that they got ready to move into a new month, and one of the kids go, we get to get a new pillow. So that made her happy. Another one is Sister Stitchers. They're so cute together. One's pregnant. They both have children, but they're just so cute. One did a tooth fairy pillow, and it was so cute. You need to check them out for sure. Lisa's Stitchin Stable. She loves horses. Loves horses. She says that in a couple of her videos. She has some beautiful projects, and she's also kind of clearing out some of her stuff that she's not going to do or, she got tired of. So she's already had some a couple giveaways. Look, I'm looking like, yeah, right? And you haven't seen it. A couple of giveaways. She shares some of her flea market finds, which she found a sewing basket, and it's just not the normal sewing basket. It's wood. You know what? I'm not even tell you. You go look at her. Lisa's Stitchin Stable. It's going to blow you away, and she's going to fix it up and look wonderful. I actually want her to come be my interior designer because she's been in her stitchy spot. That looks gorgeous behind her. It's all Western themed. And then she's been in her kitchen, and I think it was patriotic themed. And it's just, it blew me away. I was like, I can't stop looking at the background. It was gorgeous. Very talented lady. So go check out Lisa's Stitchin Stable. The Stitchy Owl. She did a whip parade from all of her work, and she has a lot of projects also, and a lot of really cool, beautiful projects that she's working on. But what made me smile is in the background, you could hear her husband and her kids. And in one video, her husband is actually cooking supper, and every once in a while he'll make a little comment in the background. It's really cute. Sounds like just a wonderful family. So the Stitchy Owl, go check her out. Another one, and there's only 3 more, I promise. Stitchin Along. She just shows, she doesn't show her face, she just shows what she's doing. She's doing the letter mermaids, and the letter is J. She's doing this for her daughter, and so she's changed out the colors to what her daughter would like. And it's turning out really pretty. I like it. She also has a small start on a year of colorful critters. So I'm going to enjoy watching that come along. Country Stitchers. I really enjoyed these 2 ladies. They're 2 friends. They met at a retreat, found out that they only lived a little bit from each other, and then one move, they even got closer. But anyway, they met at a retreat. They've never looked back. Now they travel to retreats, and they do all this fun cross-stitching stuff. And talented stitchers, talented. I'm in envy of what they can do. So go check out the Country Stitchers. You will definitely like them. The last one, Gigi In Stitches. They're a mother-daughter team. Ginger is the big stitcher. She's the mom, and Natalie is the daughter, and she does American Sign Language while Ginger talks to make sure that the hearing impaired can also enjoy their video. They're really cute together. They just did a long trip, I think over a few months back, and they went to a bunch of different places, and in one video they tell all about it, and it sounded like an absolutely fun vacation and trip with her 4 daughters. What I thought was funny is she just did a Lizzie Kate haul, and she has tons of them in there, and she was going through them, and I love them. I love haul. I love watching people what they got because it inspires me to go get them. So I enjoy that. So that was my shout outs, and that's a lot, but I'm going to list them below. I'm really wanted to do a lot because this weekend I'm going to be Friday pretty much all day out on our site, the site for the event, getting it prepped for Saturday. And then Saturday I will be busy from dawn to dusk, and then Sunday will be tear down. So there will be no YouTube watching for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's one thing I'm glad I got the illuminated manuscript done for, because I did not want to take it out camping with me, especially since it rained 2 days straight. Today was the only day that it hasn't rained today. It's supposed to be sunny.
Foggy today.
Yeah, it's still not pretty, but it's supposed to be shiny and nice. And so it's got Thursday and Friday, hopefully, to dry up, because I don't want my beautiful gown that I'm going to be wearing in the mud at all. So we will hopefully that it's going to dry enough. And the site that we're going to be at is a Boy Scout site, and there's a rocky, gravelly area. So it'll drain, and hopefully it'll be okay. So I think we have covered everything. Sarah, can you think of anything that I might have missed that you see in my other videos? Because I know you watch all my videos, right?
Yeah. I just saw the one with Dad.
Yeah, because she's a daddy's girl. So anyway, with that being said, do you have anything to say, add, any advice? Keep all right, she's cute. All right, so with that, I'm going to say put a thread in a needle and get stitching. Bye, y'all.